What is up, patio tanks? Another night. It's getting very cold. I'm dealing with a lot of issues. A lot of fish not wanting to eat, or they're being picky with their food. I do have a regular feeding schedule that I have with these fish, but then, once the temperature change, I am outdoor again. And keep in mind, these acrylic tanks hold the heat a lot better than the glass. This guy in here, he's not sick. I thought he was sick, but he does not like light. If you guys seen that the tank is somewhat yellow, it's because I put Claire in there. I thought he was sick, but he's not sick. He is just a very picky eater. It got a lot colder. I swapped out the heater, and he just went bizarre. He was swimming so fast in there, like stress. He doesn't want you to touch his tank at all. He doesn't want anything at all. That's why I left the tank dark for a while. I did put the mirror in there just so he could get used to staying in this tank a little bit longer. Yeah, but he will not be staying with me much longer. He's gonna go to a friend who will be caring for him. Aside from that, there's a few changes. I gave away the convicts and I kept the viejas only. Aside from that, I took out the parrot to groom down here, but once I'm done grooming, she's going right back into this tank right here. And as you guys could tell, I have this tank split because I just picked up this little gorgeous fish right here. This is part of the M Fish House group that was getting sold a little while ago, along with this guy down here. They were part of that big wave of like a lot of pearls and very beautiful fish. Same with this guy. I brought this guy back. I gave it to a friend. We swap, we co-own, what you call it, whatever you want to call it, once he's bored of the fish, he brings it back. Once I'm bored of the fish, I give it to him, and he'll share fish here and there. This is a very hard fish to keep. He did groom it, and he did grow it a little bit, but this fish, once it goes downhill, he just won't eat anything. He'll just do whatever to annoy you. So he got annoyed with it. He brought it back, and I'm gonna try my best to play with him for the meantime. But for the little fish that you guys saw last time and this tank, not quite sure if I showed you guys, but I brought a small fish to put in here, and I did bring a little fish. He's swimming over there. This is part of another M Fish House as well too. I brought him over, trying to groom him, but he's a little picky as well too. He doesn't want to eat. I do have a little pillow up there just to test him, but it's been about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, about 3 days already, and he hasn't eaten anything. So I'm gonna probably starve him for a few days so he could get all his bad stuff in his system out, so he could eat the food that I'm gonna feed him. Aside from that, I'm hoping that she will start be laying again sometime next week, by the time when I do have school break, because I do work at a school. So once she does lay egg again, I will be home, and I will be able to remove her from the plate, and the male could do his thing on the plate. So fingers crossed next week during Thanksgiving week. Aside from that, look at this monster right here. Well, he's not big, he's not a monster, but then he is gorgeously beautiful. He did not like the big 60-gallon tank up here, so I brought him down here and put this classic dude up here, and then I just split the tank. But he did not like that. His coke was going down, his color was doling out. Yeah, but he did not like it up there at all. He was hiding behind the sponge as well too, so I was like, you know what, It's not it for him. I'm gonna put him into this tank in here, back into his original tank that I was grooming him in, put him back in here, and he is doing a lot better. He is one of the more pickier fish too, but I'm able to groom him, and he looks good. So just a note for you guys, if you guys are able to find the happy side of your fish, try to keep it like that. Especially for flowerhorns, they are a very picky and annoying fish to keep at certain times, because even though they may look beautiful and great, when you can't find their happiness, it is a total annoyance just to groom and keep them, because they will not eat, they will not like your tank setup, they will not like your area, they will do everything just so you think that you wasted hundreds and hundreds of money or bucks on them. And just trying to figure out your fish. You know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but he's super easy to keep. 6, 7, 8, 9 flowerhorns to keep, and he is one of the most annoying one to keep. 2 and 3. Besides that, everybody is doing amazing. Yeah, so just try to figure out what your fish likes, and you will have a very beautiful fish, even though it is not comp worthy. Yeah, aside from that, happy fish keeping. I'll keep you guys up posted on how I keep these fishes. Sorry about the shrimp feeding video. I have not been able to do that. Shrimp is very expensive nowadays. I do have a shrimp in my fridge, but it has been pretty cold and I don't want to feed it just yet. I want to wait for a little warmer temperature, just so when the tank does drop temperature overnight, they don't get sick due to the shrimp as well too. So I have to watch out for that. Maybe a morning video for you guys, I don't know. We will see what the schedule is like, what the weather's like. It's going to be raining in a few days as well too. So that is it for patio tanks. Deuce.